Hello everyone. My name is Venkat, and I have total 7+ years of experience in Tableau itself. So I want to make a series of Tableau videos. So if anyone is interested in taking training, please contact me on this number. Okay. Okay. So in the same window, first we have class notes actually. So from that class notes, we'll go one by one. So we can come to this part here, Tableau. And you can simply click on the topics here. So now we will be navigating to the class notes. So we'll try to discuss topic by topic. So I want to make each video about around 10 minutes or sometimes 15 minutes. Okay. So now when you click on this topics, right, Tableau basics. So first we will see in this class, we are going to learn about Tableau plus SQL training. So, okay. We're going to learn about this Tableau plus SQL training. So now when you click on this Tableau, when you come to this part, right? So when you click on this Tableau basics, now first we will see what are the other tools which are in competition with Tableau, or I can say what are the BI tools. So Tableau is a one business intelligence tool, or we can say Tableau is a reporting tool. So like Tableau, so like Tableau, we have so many reporting tools in the market. So when you click on this one, I can see. So Tableau is a tool which is from Salesforce company, and we have Excel file which is from Microsoft. So we can say Excel. We'll use Excel as a data source. You can use Excel to store the data, as well as we can uh, use the Excel for reporting purpose also. So this is from Microsoft company. You can see that in the bracket. So it's from Microsoft company. So MSBI, it is also a reporting tool from Microsoft company. Power BI, this is also a reporting tool from Microsoft company. We have ClickView, ClickSense, both are from same company. And so ClickView is bit old tool, but ClickSense is a new tool, released by the same company, but which is having simply drag and drop methods. Okay. And Wabi is from Oracle company. We have Looker, which is from Google company, and we have ThoughtSpot, and we have like some other BI tools also. Here I have listed only few. Okay. Now, when come to particularly Tableau, okay, when when comes to particularly Tableau, so Tableau has first released 7 version or 4 version. After they have released a 7 version, but maybe these versions are not that much famous. But till 8 version, uh, Tableau has become famous. So after eight, within eight also, eight we have 9 version, we have 10 version, we have 11 version. Sorry, we don't have 11 version. So after 8, 9, and 10 versions, Tableau has introduced directly 2018 version. After the 2019 version. So 2018 version is released in 2018 year. So from 2018, they have started introducing the versions based on the year. In which year they will release the version, they are putting the name. Okay. So within 2018 also, for example, I can say 2000 within 2018 in January they have released, right? For example, they are putting that as a 2018.1 version or 0 version. And if they release one more version, they are putting as 2018.1 version. If they're releasing one more version in the same 2018, they're keeping that as a 2018.3 version. Sorry, 2 version. If they release one more version within the same 2018 year, they're making it as a 2018.3 version. Like that. So, within 2018, for example, they are releasing 18.0, 18.1, 18.2, 18.3, like that. And within, for example, if I take within 2018 also, okay, for example, if I take within 2018 also, they're releasing 18 2018.1.1 version and 2018.1.2 versions like that. So within 2018.1 also, they're releasing zero point 0.1, 1.2 versions like that. Why? Because if they have any issues or if they have any bugs in the 18.1.1 version, so they're fixing those issues and they are making another version 2018.1.2 version. Okay, now what is the difference between 2018.0 version and 2018.1 version is, so they are introducing new features from version to version, they are introducing new version. Okay, so in 2018.0 they are introducing some new version, new feature. In 18.1 version, they are introducing one more new feature. In 18.2 version, they are introducing one more new feature like that. Now, what is the difference between 18.1.1, 1.2 versions like that? That means, for example, in 2018.1 version, they are introducing one new feature. So because of that new feature, something is not working or they're facing some issue in the 18.1.1 version. So what they are doing is they are fixing that issue and they're releasing one more version which is called 1.2 version. Okay, so like that. So there are no new features between 18.1.1 18.1.2 versions. There are no new features, but if they have any issues because of introducing any new features in 18.1.1 version, they are solving those issues. Like we can say those are called bugs actually in real time. They can say bugs. So they are fixing those bugs and they are introducing one more version which is called 2018.1.2 version. So it is not a new feature. They are fixing the bugs and they are releasing the new features. Okay. So like that. So similar for all versions. So here I am just listing the famous versions here. So 2018.3 version, 19.3, 2020.2 version, 2020.1.x version, 2021.1, 2022.1, 2023.1, 2023.2. So this is the latest version which they have released it now. And corresponding to each version, they are introducing some new features, right? So among the new features, I'm just listing all the new features here in this column. So, I'm not listing all the features. Why? Because uh, they have more features actually, but here I'm listing only those features which are very important for the development purpose. Okay, so line patterns they have introduced in this version, and in this version they have introduced dynamic access titles. So like that. Okay, so we'll discuss all these about while discussing the topic. Okay, so these are Tableau revision history. So I can say 10. I'm just listing from 10.4 version, which is released in 2016. 10.5 version released in 2017 year, and 2018 version which is released in 2018 year, like that. Okay. Now when it comes to Tableau tools only, within Tableau only, they are providing so many tools. Okay, so in that we have free versions are there, we have licensed versions are there. If when you come to licensed versions, we have Tableau desktop, we have Tableau server, and we have Tableau prep tool. So all these are licensed versions only. So if you want, they will provide a trial version for 14 days. 14 days trial version will be there, and if you want to practice for more, then we can take student license. Okay, if you have any student ID card, which should be valid actually. So valid in the sense, for example, if you take BTech, that is from 2020 to 24, right? So it is a valid ID card. So because in which year you are going to pass out, that should be greater than the current year. Okay, so you should have ID card which is satisfying this condition. Then you can take that ID card and you can go to portal, like not portal, like you can simply directly go to you can directly type in Google like Tableau student license. So you can see Tableau for students. You can go to this one and you can get Tableau for free, and you can just click on this link and you can provide the. Okay, so you see, you have to provide your legal first name, legal last name, email ID. So you have to provide all these information exactly what you see in the ID card. Okay, so what is the ID card you are going to upload to this Tableau? We have to provide similar. You have to provide exact detail which is matching with the uh, Tableau ID card. So we have to list out all this. For example, if you have email, you don't have email ID, right? In the ID card, if you have email ID, you have to provide the same. If you don't have email ID, you can provide any email ID like that. So if you have something which you can see in the Tableau ID card, right? You have to provide the exact details in this form. If you don't have something, you can provide other details. If you don't have something which is not in the ID card, you can provide your own, like email, like date of birth. So once you put all this information, like you have to upload your ID card here, like something that, and they will send you the ID card. They will send you the product key. They will send you the product key to your email ID. So if you provide all the correct details, then they will provide you the product key, and you will get this product key within 20 minutes to your email ID. If you have provided some wrong details, or which is something you have provided some details which is not matching with the ID card, then they won't send you the product key details. Okay, they will ask you again to upload one more ID card, which should match exactly with the details what you are providing in the portal. Okay, so for example, once you get the product key, then what you can do is uh, you can download this Tableau, and you see here in this window we have a help option is there. Okay, now you can go to this help option. Mhm. You can go to this help option and go to manage product keys, and you have to provide your product key here. You can simply click on activate option, and when you click on activate with product key, they will ask you have to provide your product key. So don't try to type here your product key. Try to copy paste your product key here. Okay, and once you provide your product key, just click on activate. Mhm. And so all these are licensed tools. Initially, they will come with 14 days trial version. Once you provide your ID card, and once you get product key, and once you activate that product key, that will be for 1 year. That will now you will get for now you can use the Tableau products for 1 year actually after providing this product key. Now we have free tools also there. All these are free tools actually. So if you want to if you want to develop dashboards using these free tools, you can come to this Tableau public desktop. You can install this from Tableau software itself, or I'm providing links here. Here you see download links. In this download links, you can simply click on that download button and you can download all these products. Okay, and we have Tableau public server. So all these are free tools. So mainly I will explain a bit later. So all these are free tools actually. Now when come to Tableau desktop, so we have to install Tableau desktop in our local system, and we have to do the development of a dashboard. And once you do the development, right, so Tableau desktop means we have to download it to our local system, our local laptop. And once you develop anything which is in your local system, it will not be available for the users. Okay, it will not be available for the user. So user may be so which is not available for the users. For example, assume that user is from Canada, or user is maybe from US, or user may be from Australia. Okay, so so once if you develop your dashboard in your local system, then how the user which is on Canada or US and Australia can access your dashboard. Okay, so for this purpose, what we will do is we will use Tableau servers. Okay, we will use Tableau server. Tableau server means so we will create our dashboards. Okay, we will create our dashboards. We will create our dashboards in Tableau desktop, and if you want to share these dashboards to the users, then we will save or we will publish our dashboards to the Tableau server. Okay, so instead of saving your dashboard in your local system, you will save your dashboard in Tableau server. So saving workbook in your Tableau server is called publishing workbooks. Okay, it is nothing but publishing workbooks. So we will see how to publish workbooks to the Tableau server bit later. So once you publish your dashboards to the Tableau server, then user can log into this server and they can access or they can view the dashboards. Okay, once you publish your dashboards to the Tableau server, now the user can log into this Tableau server and they can access the dashboards. Now we will see what is the meaning of server. So as simple, I can go to a particular website. You see, for example, if I type gmail.com here, so this is a server here. Okay, gmail.com is one server. So server means server can be accessed anywhere in the world. So for example, if I go, for example, amazon.com. Okay, so amazon.com is a server actually. So it can be accessed from anywhere in the world. So because of that reason, in this server, what is the information you have now? Like this is this is information. So this is the information what I have in my Amazon server. So like similarly to this server, one second. Similar to this server, we have also called Tableau servers. So Tableau servers also accessed from Tableau servers also can be accessed from anywhere in the world. So user can log into those Tableau server and they can access the workbooks or dashboards. So like that. So like I will tell you one more example. Like for example, if you take any bank, for example, if I take HSBC bank, hsbc.com. So this is also a server actually, or sbi.com. So all these are servers actually. So servers can be accessed from anywhere in the world using internet. Okay. So that is the meaning of server. So once you publish anything to the server, user can log into this server and they can access all these workbooks. So for example, if I go to Tableau introduction and in the architecture, I have provided this information. So one second. Okay. So this is the architecture. So it is a Tableau desktop. In the Tableau desktop, we will develop dashboards. After developing, we will publish this work. We call in general we call in Tableau we'll call dashboards as workbooks. I will tell you this naming convention bit later. As of now, you can call dashboards or you can call workbooks. Once you develop, we will publish these dashboards to the Tableau server. Now we have users across the world. They will be logging into this server and they can access the workbooks. So this is the architecture. So I will explain you about this architecture a bit later. So this is about So we will use Tableau desktop and Tableau prep tool for development purpose. Tableau prep tool is particularly for data modeling purpose. So we will see data modeling techniques a bit later. It is purely only for data modeling purpose only. So using Tableau desktop also, we can do the data modeling purpose. We can use Tableau desktop also for data modeling, but we have limited features in the Tableau desktop. In real time, for data modeling, we will use Tableau desktop only. For example, a particular feature is not available in the Tableau desktop, then only we can go for Tableau prep tool. But in 90% of the cases, we will use Tableau desktop only for data modeling purpose as well as for dashboard development. Okay, like that. And when come to free tools, so similar to the Tableau desktop, we have Tableau public desktop. We can download it from the Tableau software site, or I am just providing here download tools. From these tools also, you can simply click on the Tableau public desktop and you can download it. And when you so Tableau desktop is used for development purpose only, maybe Tableau public desktop or a Tableau desktop. So it is a licensed version. When I say licensed version, it will be having more features comparing to the Tableau public desktop. In Tableau public desktop, we have less features comparing to the Tableau desktop. For example, in Tableau desktop, we can be connecting to only Excel sheets and CSV files only, or sometimes we can connect to Google Drive, and we cannot connect to any databases like Oracle database, MySQL database like that. But in Tableau desktop, we can connect to any type of data source, including Oracle database, MySQL, and all those. Okay. And when I say Tableau public server, it is similar to the Tableau server only, but it is having no security. In Tableau public, if you publish anything to the Tableau public server, anyone can access those dashboards. There is no security, and it has some more less features comparing to the Tableau cloud server or Tableau on-prem servers. But these two are for free actually. And we have Tableau reader is there, and so like PDF reader, right? Like PDF reader, we have Tableau reader. Once you have create your Tableau dashboards in the Tableau desktop or Tableau public desktop, so in general, we will publish those dashboards to the Tableau server actually. But for example, assume that a client is there which is having very small business, and they can't use the Tableau server. Or we have one user, he don't have access to the Tableau server. In that case, what we will do is we will share those dashboards to the user in email ID. And from the email ID, they can download those dashboards and they can open the dashboards through Tableau Reader. So which is a free version. Okay. So in Tableau Reader, they can open the dashboard and they can filter the dashboard using filters and all those, but they cannot do the development in the Tableau Reader. And when come to Tableau Mobile users can or anyone can install in the mobile phones, and from after installing the Tableau mobile in their mobile phones, from Tableau mobile app, they can connect to the Tableau servers, and whatever the dashboards we have on the Tableau server, all those we can see in the Tableau mobile also. And we have Tableau content migration tool. So it is used for purely migration purpose. So the two, for example, I have created 100 dashboards in server one, in Tableau server one. After some time or after 1 or 2 years, I want to migrate or I want to publish all these 100 dashboards to server two. Then I can go for Tableau content migration tool. Using Tableau content migration tool, I can migrate all the 100 workbooks at a time to server 2 from server 1. For example, but in real time, I want to migrate only 1 or 2 workbooks. or 3 workbooks from one server to the other server, then I can do that from directly from Tableau desktop itself. So migrating is nothing but we are publishing or we are saving our workbooks from one server to the other server. So if you have less number of workbooks, we can use the Tableau desktop only for migration purpose. But if you have a large number of workbooks, then we can use Tableau content migration tool. Using this content migration tool, we can migrate large number of workbooks from one server to the other server. Now, when come to downloading tools, you can click on this symbol tab and you can install Tableau desktop, which is a 14 days trial version. After that, you can use licensed version, student license version, by providing your ID card and all those details. And you can you can download Tableau Prep Builder simply by clicking on this symbol. And you can download Python as well, and you can use download MySQL database and all those. In this course, I'm using Microsoft MySQL as a database and Excel as a database. So I will show you how to do all these things. And when I say, and I told you one thing, right? Content migration tool. So so if you want to migrate the workbooks, sometimes we can use tab cmd commands also, or we can use Tableau server client tool or TSC module in Python, and we can use Python as well to migrate and to do something like publishing the workbooks or something. For something, we can use tab cmd command or TSC module in Python. Don't worry about these two. We don't use in 99% of the projects. Only few projects only you will use these two. So no need to learn about these two in detail. But if you have any idea about these two tools, like tab cmd and TSC module, it will be added advantage for you in the interviews. Okay. So this is about this class. We will meet in the next class with some other topics. So like if you are interested in our training, you can come to this gvcaretech.com and you can see these contact details here. You can directly call or you can WhatsApp me on the same thing. Thanks for your time today. So we'll come up with one more video a bit later.